the channel Mumbai Boy. Yes, today is a very beautiful Saturday. Of course, you've read it in the description. We are going to the Garage Cafe, that's MotoVerse, coming soon to Goa. Of course, it's been there for many years. It was previously called Ridermania and now it's called MotoVerse. So I'm actually going to be attending this event at Garage Cafe, and I've been requested to talk about riding, the experience of brotherhood. So stay tuned, and I hope you enjoy this small little vlog on MotoVerse coming back to Goa. So guys, we're all ready to actually head towards Garage Cafe. It's time to gear up, and I have my helmet, my gloves and my jacket. So let's stay tuned and see you at Garage Cafe right now. So guys, we've made it to the Garage Cafe. Of course, we are here at the Garage Cafe in Goa, in Baga, and we're actually going to go ahead and have this event which we're waiting for a long time. Of course, for every Royal Enfield passionate rider, this event in Goa that happens every year is mega big. So the enrollments have already started. I've already registered myself. Of course, I'm just waiting for the day. If you've not registered, please go to the websites, go to their sites and get yourself registered, because the early bird prices are very low, and this time they're giving goodies as well. So see you at Ridermania MotoVerse 2023. So always ready, almost ready for actually the speech to start. I have Zubair bhai with me, who is actually the admin for the Rough and Tough motorcycle group in Goa that I've recently joined. So we're waiting for approximately an hour, but now we should start get going.
Welcome to Royal Enfield Garage Cafe.
Woo.
Thank you riders for coming and joining for this MotoVerse event here. This event is called Road to MotoVerse, and where we are going to talk about the Royal Enfield motorcycles and real-time riders experience. So the MotoVerse is an event basically where Royal Enfield enthusiasts all over the world rides here in Goa, having fun in 3 days, where we have a competitions, dirt track and arm wrestling and etc. competitions are there, live music was there, and expert talk sessions also, where we talk about our vintage motorcycles, upcoming launches, and some DIY sessions. So let's start this event. Let's hear some inspiring and riding experience from Ryan first.
Woo.
Welcome, Ryan.
Well guys, thank you so much for having me. Yes, this is Road to MotoVerse. My name is Ryan. Well, the fraternity, the biking fraternity know me as Mumbai Boy. If you ask me, I am a Goan, settled down in Bombay. I'm actually born and brought up in Bombay, but work has always brought me to Goa. I run 3 restaurants in Goa. It's very difficult to ride, and luckily being in Goa, I have actually met this amazing person called Zubair, who has a beautiful ride pattern with the group that happens over here in Goa, where actually they do a lot of rides. So me being from the restaurant industry, making time on Sundays is very, very difficult, but I have been trying to make it because my restaurant is way down in renovation and stuff. Now giving the idea of actually riding, what made me get into this, it first of all keeps you very healthy. It takes away a lot of stress. I don't drink, don't smoke, but whenever I'm stressed, and it could be any time of the hour, I just take my bike and I ride. You will be amazed that I have names for my bikes. So I have 3 bikes. I have AVL Thunderbird. The name is Bolt because the AVL engine is to run very much. The pickup was a lot. I have Red Lightning is my Electra. That's all in Bombay. And Laila is with me over here. So Laila is my Interceptor 650. She's the first batch. What got me into riding? Well, I was working on ship for a long time. And why Royal Enfield? Because that time those were the bikes that actually the thump noise was the best. I think you will agree to it as well. And I wanted something low, and that's when I brought my Electra for the first time. It was a second-hand bike. I picked it up from Villepale in Bombay, and that was around 65,000, and it was a 2015 bike. And that was my first Electra, Royal Enfield, where I was introduced to the Royal Enfield family. My first ridermania that is now turned to MotoVerse was in 2012, when we were just 20 riders that rode from Bombay to Goa. Of course, Goa being my native place, but I used to always be in Bombay. That changed what I actually thought of riding, because the pattern, the gears that you have to wear, it's just not like the Tapori riders riding in Bombay on the streets over there. It actually meant wearing a proper helmet, wearing your gears. I think since then, of course, the word ridermania has always stuck to all of the riders as well. Ridermania, when you talk about ridermania, everybody knows it's a big event, and it's happening in Goa. Who doesn't want to be in Goa for that event? Yes, talking about the event, it's like as Sunil also said initially in the start, it's 3 days fun-filled. I would love if it was 5 days, because there's a lot you can meet. You can meet a lot of people. There is a lot of different activities that happen there. And you get to know a lot of people. Like Zubair bhai, when he comes next, he'll tell you how with this small community he's grown into a big family. So you say Nepal, you say Spiti, you say Ladakh. If you're stuck anywhere, Zubair bhai will be the one person who will put inputs on that and say how this community has actually built. Going ahead, it has a lot. Of course, I would encourage people who are actually the new bikers who are actually going in for a Royal Enfield, a very good company. The service, of course, there are always, every bike has its ups and downs, but how you convert it, how it is actually converted makes a lot of sense. So I will leave the mic to Zubair. He'll share more in-depth experience of his. Well, thank you so much guys for having me, Royal Enfield Garage Cafe, for having me here to share my thoughts on actually what riding means to me.
Thank you, Ryan. Thank you.
Myself Zubair, founder of Rough and Tough Motorcycle Club Goa. I've been riding at the age of 12 with my Royal Enfield Standard, and the journey started by maintenance the vehicle, like maintaining the vehicle, cleaning the vehicle, because Royal Enfield needs to be neat and clean. So it started from there, and then I moved to Goa. It's like almost a year I shifted here, and then we started a small biking community called Rough and Tough Motorcycle to Goa. So it's like most of the riders in our groups are Enfielders. We travel all over India. Recent example was like we visited to Ladakh in the month of July, where Manali had cloud blast and all. And one of our riders, when we were on the Ningla Hamle road, one of the bike got broke down, and while coming down in Hamle, we saw a van which was Royal Enfield van. So that gave us the more confidence that the bike what we have bought it, we have a proper servicing, accessories available. So that's why we always stick to Royal Enfield. We don't like to talk about the plastics, to be very honest. And regarding the maintenance, for the ride tips, safety measures, we always provide to everyone. Garage Cafe Baga is one of my favorite showroom and service station. I recommend all my riders who are traveling all over India, when they are into Goa, to come here at the Royal Enfield Garage Cafe to get the vehicle checked. The service, the brotherhood, what we feel over here is completely different compared to other things. Now, regarding MotoVerse, yes, I started going in the year 2012. That was my first event when I started with. And I participated with one of my cleanest bike competition. And from there I could see the brotherhood. When you are into Royal Enfield ridermania, you will see the amount of riders coming down, the passionate people, you meet legendary people, like the legend riders, where you won't be able to see any other events. And in my club, like, we teach about people about the riding pattern, the safety measures, everything in there. I would love to tell people that go only for Royal Enfields, and that's how it is. Thank you.
Or not. I'm not a very good public speaker, first thing is that. So pardon me if I'm not able to convey myself properly. So I myself, Priyavrat, I belong to Uttarakhand. So apparently traveling and hills is in my blood. I was born in Himachal, brought up in Uttarakhand. Since long I have been seeing nature, mountains, Himalayas and all. That has induced in me a lot. Talking about my motorcycling journey, how it started, how the spark started. I remember my uncle was there. There is an ancestral place of mine, 70 kilometers from my hometown. We used to go there. So being a stubborn kid, I used to tell my uncle that we will go on motorcycle. Because the cliche of wind on your ear is damn true. Since childhood, I was able to feel it. Right now also I'm getting those goosebumps when I'm speaking about the motorcycle and how it got stuck in me. And talking about the motorcycling, it's not just a passion or something. Like, if you believe, like Ryan said, like, it gives you peace. It's more like a meditation when you are behind the bars and the wind on your face. You just keep every worry, every tension, stress behind you. You are riding forward, stress and everything is just behind you. So talking about Royal Enfield, how Royal Enfield, like, it was a very gut feeling that this bike is something connected to me. I have ridden it a couple of times before. Like, this was I bought that Royal Enfield was my first bike apparently, and apparently being a first bike, like, everyone is prepared for the long ride. किसी ने अगर Royal Enfield लिया तो they are like Ladakh जाना. I did it Nepal. I was a very noob that time. Like, I would say, bag उठाया, tank bag था, मैं था, riding jacket था, and I went to Nepal. Nothing. एक clutch cable था बस गाड़ी के अंदर and nothing else. That is there. And talking about this community, I would say, like, you can see the brotherhood, but biking brotherhood you would not ever see anywhere around the world. But biking brotherhood is. Give a call. You are stuck anywhere. You can close your eyes. Be tension free that you will be relieved from anywhere, even if you are at the unknown or stranger places. And talking about MotoVerse, if you want to see some biking, brotherhood, passion about motorcycles, need to understand what motorcycling is, good great stories about motorcycling, you should be in MotoVerse. Definitely. Thanks.
Thank you, Bob MC as well. So let's hear from Indra some motorcycling talks.
Welcome, Indra.
Thank you for having me here. I am not much of a public speaker, to be very honest. Yes, I love bartending, I love bikes, and that is my life. I work with Royal Enfields as the F&B executive in the Royal Enfield Garage Cafe. Here I meet a lot of people, a lot of riders from every backgrounds, be from north, be from south, east, west, you, old, young, new, experienced, all forms of riders. That is where my actual riding journey started. Like, to be honest, people have experiences for 10 years, 20 years, I don't know what. My riding experience is 1 year old. I am very new to this, but they say you grow your experiences by other people's experiences. That is how my experience is. So in that math, my experience is somewhere around 100 years now or more. But yeah, my ride to Meghalaya was very interesting. So I don't have a bike as of now. I am soon gonna have a bike. My friends were going to Meghalaya. I desperately wanted to go to Meghalaya, and I had no means to go. One fine day I was talking to Zubair bhai and I was thinking, Zubair bhai, I wanted to go there, but I don't know how to go. He's like, what do you mean by how you don't know to go? You know to ride a bike, right? He's like, yeah, I know how to ride a bike, but I don't have a bike. He's like, I have a bike. Let's go. That is how we went to ride OMC. My round trip was somewhere around 7,500. Yeah, some 7,500 kilometers. Just on a word saying, let's go. And the trip was amazing. We had a lot of fun together. People usually say that they ride to peace, they ride for their mental stability. Something inside the helmet, there's some silence inside the helmet which helps you to take from decisions to your inner peace, everything. I ride for food. I ride for food. That is my statement. From point A to point B, I go there, I eat, I come back. That is my motto. That is what keeps me riding. So this is the first day, first experiences. 5 o'clock in the morning we started. There were few chocolates and some tablets which were supposed to be stuck in the bags but were left out. Amateur experiences, couldn't pack well. So I put it in my helmet bag, I tied my helmet bag and left. And that helmet bag fell. And it fell on the silencer of my bag.
Oh God.
It burned. And then Zubair was like, "Abhi tera fakir aadmi jhola kaise uthayega?" I like, "Phir bhi uthayega." That these are small experiences I have which will last in my life. I'll take it in with me. And yes, I will see everybody very soon at Royal Enfield Garage Cafe for the MotoVerse, because MotoVerse is not just there. MotoVerse from pre-parties to post-parties and during parties also happen at Royal Enfield Garage Cafe. So see you there.
Cheers.
Being an employee and a rider, that will be.
Thanks, Sunil. Hi everyone. First I'll introduce myself. I'm Royden Fernandez. I handle Garage Cafe as a whole, and I've been with Royal Enfield for the last almost 10 years. So, being very fortunate that I'm associated with Royal Enfield and MotoVerse all together. Very few of them get a chance to be associated with Ari. And with regards to the biking journey, it was like I used to ride a bike for commuting before joining Royal Enfield, but that was just commute from one place to other place. But actual riding probably started after I joined Ari. And my first ride was to ridermania. That was my first ride. I joined in August. I got trained and all. By October I joined the company. November, first ride, Bombay to Goa on a Thunderbird. And it was like, I didn't know will I be able to compete it. There were 35 riders coming from Bombay. I just joined them. And after reaching here, I was like, I felt something that I had accomplished something. It was my first ride. I have never been out of Bombay on a bike. My first ride being to ridermania from Bombay to Goa was really special. And from there on, the riding pattern started. I rode to everywhere. Probably when you are a Royal Enfield owner or you are a RE employee, everybody first question they ask you, "Lera tha kya?" But मैं अभी तक गया नहीं है. That is my dream. I have to go, but I've driven to Goa probably every ridermania, and now last 2 years I'm in Goa, so I can't ride it. I'm already here, but like everybody else said, you all have experience riding and MotoVerse since so many years. It's probably a gathering of a brotherhood, like you all rightly said. Like people from all over the country, not only country, from all over the world, they come to Goa just for the pure passion of riding a bike and meeting people who like to ride bikes. That is all it is. there are a number of events happening all across India, but MotoVerse and ridermania, the command it gets from people all across the India and world is next level. So looking forward to the MotoVerse event in November, and I hope to see you all of you here, and till then ride safe. Thank you.
Thank you, Ryan. Sir. Thank you, Ryan. Lower by.
So guys, that brings end to this beautiful day at Garage Cafe. Of course, you've seen the vlog. I hope you like, share and do subscribe to the channel. And we're going to, both of us are going to wait and meet you at MotoVerse 2020-23 ridermania.
And I'll meet you here.
And if you see any one of us, of course, he's always here at the Garage Cafe. Do say hi, do say a hi to us and let us know that you've seen us through this video. Till then, ride safe and peace out.